Greetings. How's it going? Listen, I'm not going to talk too long tonight. I don't have a lot of material to work with tonight, I don't think. Few things. I've been watching the news out of San Diego Comic-Con. I don't know. I've been liking what I've been hearing about the next season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Arrow. A couple of shows I really came to love this past season. So I look forward to them coming back and being interesting. I like the fact that Bobby Morse is going to be coming back. That's cool. There's some gaming news, but not a lot. San Diego Comic-Con is not really a gaming con, so that's, to be expected, I guess. Beyond that, I think the few trailers I've seen so far have been good. They posted some photos of the new Batman Superman stuff. I have to say that the Wonder Woman shot both pleases me and doesn't please me. She looks kind of badass, which really Amazon should look. But the photo also sort of shows a fairly obviously manufactured background, and it doesn't look like it exists in the world. Zack Snyder, his base instincts are to do films that are sort of surreal and comic booky looking, and this would sound like a good idea. Except, well, when you watch the Watchmen movie, you begin to realize that maybe going exactly the same as the comics isn't always a good idea, because sometimes those images don't translate well. Some of his films have been unfortunate, let's say, in their ability to deliver on the visuals, because they look like they should be cool, but somehow are not. And I'm nervous about the images that they've shown. Yeah, it could be awesome though. I don't want to prejudge. I didn't hate Man of Steel. I had problems with it, but most of my problems boil down to how to put this? Superman wasn't Superman enough. And maybe they were going for this is him starting out and he hasn't become the guy that he should be yet. But, the recent Captain America movie did a better job of showing the kind of personality Superman should have. And that's sort of sad. But that said, it had some nice bits, and some good visuals and good actors, and so I still enjoyed it. It wasn't up to what I wanted. I am not a Superman fanatic. I'm more of a Batman guy than a Superman guy. You ever notice that? People have a different sort of comic book personality that they drift towards. I tend to drift more to the human guys, the Batmans, the Green Arrows, the Hawkeyes. Captain America to a certain extent, but then there's the Supermans. People are big fans of Superman, where he's impossible, a savior, and I could start thinking about that in a weird way if I really tried, but I don't feel like doing that. Anyways, beyond that, I wish I was at San Diego Comic-Con. I've never been. I've been to some big conventions, though. Dragon Con, of course. I miss going to conventions, actually. There is a sense of camaraderie there. A sense of, okay, this is a place filled with people that I belong around. I don't have to explain it to them. I don't have to justify it to them. We are all in the same thing. It's like, I guess people who go to a church thing feel the same way. You know, they don't have to explain themselves to each other. I don't have to explain myself to other sci-fi fans. They're sci-fi fans, I'm sci-fi fan. I don't have to explain myself to other comic book fans or other gaming fans when I'm at a convention filled with them. I don't have to explain it. I just belong there. And a lot of the times in the sort of mundane, normal world, I have to explain it. And it gets tiresome. I had a coworker not long ago suggest that we shouldn't be encouraging people to do cosplay. She saw a photo on the CNN site, some Russian convention, I think. We shouldn't be encouraging adults to do that. And I was like, why would you say that? Of course we should be encouraging people to do that. We should be encouraging people to enjoy their passions. And I realized, she wasn't a bad person. She wasn't a hateful person. She just didn't get it. And I think that is something I have to explain often. And that kind of bugs me. But, so going to a convention is a chance for me to be around people who I don't have to explain it to. That I can just enjoy the things we enjoy. We may enjoy different things, but they're in the same sort of neighborhood, I guess. I've met sci-fi fans who didn't like Serenity or Firefly. But I don't have to explain it to them. I don't have to explain the appeal. I don't have to explain what it is. Or what a brown coat is. Or any of that. Even the ones who don't necessarily love the thing I love, in that community, they still know what it is. They still understand that I have a passion for it and that I'm not alone. So, that's something I miss. I'll round out with a bit of sort of, hey, you should go check this out. Comixology is doing a sale for all of the Image comics this weekend. Well, not all of them, but a large number of them. Including the entire run of Rat Queens. If you're a classic gamer, a D&D player of some sort, maybe even like a World of Warcraft player or something like that, those tropes are definitely involved in Rat Queens, in how it was put together, and how the story works. There's a priest, there's mages, there's a thief, there's a fighter. They're there. Those classic archetypes exist, except it has a wicked sense of humor. An amazingly wicked sense of humor. A remarkably interesting and progressive storytelling to it. The characters are diverse and compelling. They have complexity, but are not melodramatic. It is really one of my favorite comics now. I picked up one of their first collection and then immediately picked up 2 more issues after it because, oh my, it is amazing. I actually sat here in my room last night. I was getting ready for bed and I was like, yeah, I'll sit there and read that. And then I suddenly looked up and it was like 5:30 in the morning because I couldn't put it down. It was that good. And I'm going to recommend it to anyone who is a gamer who has any interest in comics. Go pick it up while it's on sale. It's like super cheap right now. Go do that because it's totally worth it. You should absolutely go pick it up. Anyway, that's tonight's little ramble. I'll talk to you guys some more later and stuff, but I think I'm going to call it a night. Subscribe, like, share with all your friends, and, practice random acts of comic reading in public. Talk to you later. Bye.